Chad Hero, what's going on? Good to see you in here, as always. How you doing this Friday evening / night? Torrin, what's going on? Good to see you in here. How's everybody doing? I know everybody's doing good on a Friday, especially when we get a numbered card tomorrow. Did you see the face off? Khalil looks scared as hell, bro. Keeps twitching and flat. I saw it, but I think that's just, just the normal anxiety, bro. Like, these guys ready to get in there. Frankie, what's going on? Thank you for the thank you for wishing me for the 200, brother. I appreciate it, man. How you been, Frankie? Speaking of which, let me go ahead and get this ONE Championship going. Khalil isn't scared. He's going to KO Alex. Hey, we're going to see. We are definitely going to see. Thank you, Erica. Khalil didn't look afraid. I didn't think he looked afraid. I think he's just excited. He's been thinking about this moment for a while, and it's right there. Torrin, how's he going to KO him? Like, what's your prediction? I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Frankie. Trust me, bro. I know the feeling, man. I've been crazy busy too. I did get a chance to watch the video too, by the way. Everybody in here, y'all probably already subscribed to Fight Night Frankie, but if not, go on over there and give him a subscribe. Just put out a really good video about the greatest UFC fights ever. I got a little cameo in the video. Yeah, let's hear it, Chad Hero. How's the fight gonna go? He's gonna pull it off. Too many people counting on Rountree, and I don't think that's a great idea. Khalil's gonna come out patient. They're gonna tip-tat at range for a bit. Alex is gonna pressure. Khalil is gonna throw some BS hooks. He will stumble off balance like he always does. Then boom, KO. Okay. I think it's gonna be a better fight than what most people think, though. I think Rountree's speed is going to give Alex some trouble early. But I think Khalil's only going to be dangerous for about a round and a half. And I think he's going to start to slow down a little bit. And Alex won't get him with a left hook. It's going to be a right straight down the pipe counter or one of Khalil's wide hooks. I like that, Chad Hero. I can definitely see that. Rountree got effectively pressured by Anthony Smith. Yeah. How long does everybody seeing the main event go? Does anybody see it going past 2 rounds? Because I don't see it going past 2 rounds. I don't know why people act like Alex isn't open to being hit. He's definitely there to be hit because the head movement is basically non-existent. Alex just has that long guard where he frames and then he just backs straight up. I literally tried to analyze any way Khalil could win. The only way I could see him winning is with takedowns and mixing in striking. If he doesn't do that, he's basically already toast. Chad Hero, I can see Khalil doing some damage in the clinch. I can definitely see that. Because you know the ties, man, they nasty in the clinch with some elbows and some knees. Khalil is too short and stocky to really hit Alex like that. I don't know, Chad Hero. That speed, not going past 2 rounds, Eric? Yeah. I don't see it going past 2. Got a lot of Muay Thai and ONE Championship tonight. It's always a good Friday night with some ONE Championship. Khalil isn't short and stocky. I mean, compared to Alex, he kind of is. So 3-inch height difference. Looked like it could have been more than that in the face-off. Torn, how do you think Khalil does it? With a right hook, left straight? Sorry, Siri over here trying to do stuff. Khalil is definitely going to be able to touch out. I think he'll touch Alex on. Especially if like he doesn't really like go back. So when Alex tries to hit him with those lead leg kicks, if he just blitz a right hook, okay. Anybody else got ONE Championship on? Anybody else watching it right now? Someone who I think has better pressure in boxing than Khalil is Jamal Hill, and Hill pressures everyone. And when he fought Alex, he backed up immediately because of the power. Yeah, you got a point there, Chad Hero. Khalil would do the same, in my opinion. I can also see Rountree messing him up with that dangerous kick. Yeah, bro, that rear kick from Khalil is fast and explosive, bro. And he goes to the leg, to the body. You playing 2K25? Okay. I need a little appetizer for 307, bro. So I got ONE Championship on. Just a quick little appetizer. And tonight was the first time ever I went live and I didn't have any issues before going live on like stuff like freezing up on me and all that. So that was kind of nice. And guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it for Contender Series on Tuesday. For the very last one, I'm going to be out of town. Or at least I'm going to be on my way back. I don't think I'm going to make it back in time. And people act like Izzy didn't KO Alex. I think Rountree can do the same. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Torn. The issue with that is, though, when Izzy caught Alex, Alex was overextending. Whereas since that fight, I feel like Alex hadn't overextended like since that fight. Like everything is very much he's on balance. He doesn't get over his toes too much. And I think he learned a valuable lesson in the second Izzy fight in the UFC. But it definitely could happen though. Like Khalil could definitely KO him. It can happen. I know it's the last one, but I'm gonna try to get home in time. If I get home in time, I'll definitely go live for Contender Series. But don't hold your breath on it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back in time. We'll see though. Probably gonna have to watch it on the phone, probably. Outside of the main event, what other fight are people looking forward to? I think for me, the fight I'm looking to after the main event is Aldo Batista. I think that's going to be a very good fight. But watch this when Khalil does beat Alex. All they're going to say is it was a fluke, especially the Alex fanboys. Izzy is 3x the kickboxer Khalil is, though. He's way faster, way longer, and has fought Alex 3 times prior to even beating him. That's a very good point, Chad Hero. Very good point. What's your rebuttal to that, Torn? Because I mean that valid argument. Because I think that Izzy having all that familiarity with Alex, like, definitely helped him for sure. And the way Alex was fighting at 287, man, like it's like he wasn't even thinking Izzy was a threat. And then he got caught. If you guys and gals, my bad, if you could like the stream, I'll owe you a big one. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I can't say nothing to be honest. Chad Hero got me. Yeah, I mean, hey, that was a good point. Good point. Hey, that's what I like to see, man. When people can talk about it, be on two different sides of the argument, and then somebody can make a point, and the other guy's like, you know what? You got me. You got me. I am rooting for Khalil, though, to be honest. Tired of Alex and his fans. But I'm still sticking to my prediction. Rountree is going to surprise some people. I like it. I like it. We got some passionate fans. I love it. There you go, Chad Hero. Yeah, let's get a few likes on the stream. It'll help you boy out. Yeah, Alex has some irritating fans. To be fair though, isn't that every like big stars fan base? I feel like every big time fighter has got their fan base has some annoying fans. Because I'll be the first to admit I'm definitely an Alex fan for sure. Crossover, if every Alex fan was like you, no one would have problems with them. They are for real the worst and most toxic fans in MMA. What's some of the things you hear from Alex fans? Worst fans ranked Alex fans, Strickland fans, Dagestani fans. Those are the worst ones. Okay. So I'll say this. I'm 2 of the 3. I'm not a fan of Strickland. I think I've been very adamant about that, bro. Like the fighting style I just can't get behind it, man. But he does have a lot of fans though. I think that's just for what he says outside the octagon, personally. But that's just my opinion. Chad Hero, what about the Hamzat Shemaya fans? Especially when he was like when the hype train was rolling downhill at full speed. Man, this dude in ONE Championship look like he's like a teenager fighting. Shemaya fans were annoying, but they all left now and they abandoned him. I'm still on the train, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still supporting it, but it definitely feels like it's definitely slowed down tremendously. But I will say this though, if he beats Whitaker at 308, it's gonna be up to full speed again, though. They still been over there trolling and Jay Hill in his comment section on Instagram. Like, move on, that man ain't been speaking on Alex at this point. They're just finding any reason to bother Hill. Yeah, that's just how it goes, man. Like people gonna talk trash, especially when you go into a fight like that and you hype up the fight, to get people to tune in so you make more money, and then you get KO'd like that in the first round, man. People definitely never gonna let you forget it. Unfortunately, that's just the side of sports, man. Connor also has an irritating fan base. Yeah. I feel like the Connor fan base has kind of died down, though. I think the masses now are starting to come to terms with he's probably not going to fight it again, at least not in the UFC. For real, though, who would y'all want Connor to come back to fight? It ain't going to be Chandler now. I think the options are Hooker, Dustin, Gaethje, and that might be it for real. Nate, I guess Nate. I really hope Khalil doesn't stick to his word and just wrestles. Who cares what the fans think? They would turn on you in a sec. Win. That's a very good point, Chad Hero. Like, for real. Nah, people just big talkers on the keyboard wouldn't have none of that energy or smoking. Oh, I mean, of course. That's just how it goes, man. Unfortunately. Give him Tony Ferguson to eat, bro. Like, real talk. Connor should definitely get on board with that. Definitely get him a win, give him a little tune-up fight coming back. And then they just have one more fight left. Mhm. Man, if they do Tony Connor, that's gonna be interesting. Because that's gonna be a main event. I say Ferguson because let's be honest, Dustin P beats him again. Gaethje fucks him up really bad. Yeah. And also when Alex wrestles, especially at elevation, he gets sloppy as hell. Khalil doing that and then mixing in the striking changes everything. He could beat Alex then. True. Very true. Or Chad Hero, he could show that like he's been working on it. Because I don't think Khalil Rountree, his wrestling can get to the point to where he can just dominate. The man hasn't attempted a takedown in the UFC. But you never know. He might just be like, F this, man. I'm trying to win the title. I don't care what anybody thinks. If he was smart, that's what he would do. But I think that would gas him out big time, though, especially at elevation. And that's not something that's not his normal method of fighting. I know Gaethje would take that fight too because he doesn't like Conor. Oh yeah, bro. Nobody's turning down the Conor fight, man. Nobody. Justin Gaethje said he was glad when Dustin knocked him out. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely know Gaethje does not like Conor at all. I do know that. Facts, bro. I hope Khalil comes in smart. If Khalil can wrestle effectively, he can win. Having the fans boo is better than waking up asking what happened. Very true. At the end of the day, winning's winning. I think Vin Diesel said it in the Fast and the Furious. Winning is winning. Yeah, Alex did fight in elevation last year at 291. And I think Jan came out and like wrestled straight away, and then he was gassed after the first round. Like if that's not what you do all the time and you do it in elevation, bro, you are going to be done. You ain't gonna have nothing left. Tony Ferguson doesn't like Conor either. As a matter of fact, Conor avoided Ferguson when he was in his prime. Conor wouldn't avoid him now. Conor would run to the octagon to fight Tony Ferguson now. Oh yeah, did you guys see where was it Dana that said if Whitaker wins at 308, he's gonna get the title shot? What's up, Anakin? I see you, bro. I am so hyped for tomorrow, bro. Like I can't wait. Jan made a mistake though. He kept wrestling after the first. Imagine this: Khalil wrestles heavy in the first, gets tired in the second round. He fakes the takedown, launches the uppercut. Night. Hey, that's pretty good, Chad. Because you know, in the at 29 at I think it was 295, the first Alex Yuri fight. Yuri was having success with that, like faking the takedowns and coming up with the uppercut. Like he caught Alex like once or twice in that fight doing that. Prime Ferguson would have probably ended Conor's career. That's why the UFC kept Tony away from Conor. Bro, the UFC know what they're doing, man. They ain't about to sacrifice their money makers, dude. That's why they was putting off Marab and O'Malley for so long. Yeah, exactly, Chad Hero. Really, Sniff? You putting 500 on Rountree, bro? Hey, you got some cojones, my friend. I couldn't do it. I seen footage of Khalil working on. We got an insider. Anakin coming with the inside scoop. Won't surprise me if he does what I think he's gonna do. We're gonna see, dog. It's so funny, man. Hearing all y'all's takes and y'all's point of view is only getting me more excited. I'm gonna be rich. Facts, bro. You're gonna be super rich. Let your boy hold by $5. I really hope he wrestles. If he does, it becomes a much closer fight. Yeah, you're right about that, Share Hero. Another reason why I want Alex to win, though, is just because I feel like with Alex winning, it puts all this uncertainty about like who's the next fight gonna be. Is it gonna be Ankalaev at light heavyweight? Is he gonna go down to fight DDP at middleweight? Is he gonna go up to heavyweight to fight Aspinall or Jones? Because if he loses, we lose all that speculation. I doubt Khalil shoots the takedown. I doubt that too, Torn. But he could fake one though, you know? I'm gonna tell you the most unlikely thing that would be funny as hell, bro. If Alex wins by submission, I can only imagine somebody put like $500 on that. You really be rich. Imagine Roundtree just marabs him. I would love that. I don't think he has a gas tank to do that. And I'm gonna be honest. If Roundtree did that, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. Straight up. I'm gonna be pissed. Pissed. Bro, if Khalil told me to my face, I'm gonna shoot takedowns, I might just pick him. Bro, a Roundtree comes out wrestling nonstop, bro, I'm gonna be heated. Heated. Like, I don't have a problem with him winning, but bro, y'all two strikers, man. I want to see how it plays out on the feet. I'm not trying to see a striker wrestling. It would be nice though if both guys like had to go through a little adversity though tomorrow night. That would be good. We got like one of those classics. That'd be phenomenal. But I think the danger factor for Khalil drops precipitously after the first round. I think the speed and that explosiveness is going to be there. But after the first, I think it drops big time for Khalil. I doubt Khalil shoots takes now. He said he wants to make this a fight for the fans. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. That's what I like right there. Like, imagine how much respect Khalil would get, man, if he knocks out Alex on the feet and just keeps it on the feet the whole time. You know what I mean? Khalil gets it done first round. Okay, I see you. That's a big shot right there. Or the only other way I would see Khalil wins if he really just says F it, screams, and just run at Poatan and just bull rushes him, throwing everything super hard, just going off. What if Pereira shoots a take? Bro, like, he should, because nobody going to expect it. And with Rountree in that more of that Muay Thai stance, his hips going to be there. I don't know what that word is, my guy. Oh, we might get a finish in one. Nah. He isn't gonna get respect. All they're gonna do is say it was a fluke. Torn, I'm gonna tell you now, brother. If Khalil keeps it on the feet and he KOs Alex, bro, he getting all the respect in the world from me. Straight up. But there will be a group of people that definitely say that, though. 100%. I agree with you on that, though. I'm not gonna be one of them guys, though. That's why I say F the fans. Do what you got to do, Khalil. They're just gonna dog you anyway. Facts. Facts. That's so true. So true. You know, at the same time, with it being in Salt Lake, man, we might get a head kick KO. Khalil gonna bring that belt home back to the motherland. Hey, we're gonna see. Well, I appreciate that chat, hero. I appreciate it. I look at it like, hey, if you got the gall and the will and the determinant to get in there with another trained killer and put it on the line, and if you win, you should get all the glory. What if Pereira comes out bouncing and looking good for 20 seconds until he sniff, bro? He just steps on a banana peel in there, like Ortega right before the start of the fight. That was crazy. Let's go Brazil, the best warrior people in the world. Andrea, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm Team Brazil tomorrow night. Team Brazil. They did the same thing when Bilal beat Edwards. He didn't get his props. They did the same thing with Marab, too, when he beat O'Malley. He also didn't get the respect. I see the same for Rountree. Bro, I don't know, man. People was giving Bilal his respect because Bilal, that was complete domination over Leon Edwards, bro. Domination. I guess Marab was mostly one-way traffic, too, though. They've been on there trolling Brown Ortega since losing a lope. Yeah. And it's never the same. Come on, Sniff. Come on, Sniff. Don't do it like that, brother. Come on now. Also, Khalil should look for trips rather than takedowns. Pereira is too good for takedowns like that. Khalil needs to look for Muay Thai trips and sweeps. I think he's definitely gonna do that. I saw some clips of him doing that in the clinch, and to me, that makes a lot of sense. What other fight we need to talk about on 307? I'm saying, what if he rolls his ankle like Grant Hill? That would suck. then everybody would be like, it's a fluke. So I really don't want that to happen, because then everybody's going to be up in arms saying, oh, it's a fluke. It's a fluke. Grant Hill was that dude before the injury, too. Are y'all looking forward to the Wonder Boy Buckley fight? Yeah, they always say Penny was the big what if, but Hill was better. Yeah, bro, it was a few guys like that. So Penny Hardaway was another one, Grant Hill, McGrady before the microfracture. Like he lost I think it was microfracture, maybe his back. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, Penny was definitely the truth too before the injury. You want to talk about 308, Torn? I got no problems talking about 308. Oh, yeah, I can definitely talk about Whitaker and Hamzat. Who you got winning that, Torn? D Rose. Yes, good call, Torn. Very good call right there. Very good call. I think Buckley can win that, just being too physical for Thompson. But if Buckley is on that fight for the fans BS, then Thompson's turned him into a pack. Facts. Like Buckley can't be out there, can't be in there being all cute. Oh, you got Whitaker. Okay. You got Whitaker by decision or KO TKO? But Chad Hero, if Buckley goes in there like, hey, I'm just trying to get this win, yeah, he gonna wrestle Wonder Boy nonstop. My hot take is Wizards MJ was just as good as MVP Rose. The stats were similar. Bro, before MJ got hurt when he was with the Wizards, bro, MJ was putting up numbers. And a lot of people just don't even realize. And then he got hurt. Buckley has to facts. Buckley definitely has to wrestle. Definitely. And I think he will. I don't think he's gonna go in there trying to be cute, trying to strike with Wonder Boy. I think he's gonna strike for long enough just for Wonder Boy to get comfortable thinking it's on the feet. And they were like, nah, bro, we about to make this a wrestling match in here. You got Whitaker by TKO. That's what's up. I'm thinking that's how most people gonna pick in that fight. I think most people are gonna pick Whitaker in that fight. I know I won't though. But Pereira by KO. I like it, Andrea. I like it. I like it. I like it. I think Buckley gonna strike with Wonder Boy for some parts of the fight. Hamzat Erica, okay. I'm fully on board with that. Brother. He's not on my level. The thing wrestlers do wrong is if you want to fight for the fans, do it after you wrestle a bit so your striking can open up. Then you can stand and bang. But who know Buckley is powerful on the feet. He could catch Wonder Boy. Hamzat first round sub? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like seeing DDP get that takedown on Whitaker, I'm like, nah, Whitaker going to be on that ground, dog. Second round. The thing, though, Erica, is like, I think after the first round, like, I don't think we've seen one finish from Hamza after the first round. But I'm gonna be honest, I love seeing Hamza just mauling somebody. I freaking love to see that, man. Straight up. People taking Whitaker last win too seriously. It was against a lesser doggy. Yeah. Who am I picking? Holloway, Ilya? I'm going with El Matador, Ilya Topuria. I like Ilya, bro. I like Ilya a lot. Ilya can get caught, but he's got a chin. Even when he gets caught, like he just goes right into grappling, wrestling, surviving. And then at some point, Ilya gonna catch you with them combinations. I just think it's just a matter of time. Because them combination he does like to the body and then he comes up top to the head, just nasty, bro. Nasty. I'm curious to see how Max fights Ilya, though. I'm curious to see if Max is going to be dancing in and out, circling, or if he's just going to stand in the pocket with Ilya. You've been going back and forth on Holloway and Ilya? Yeah. I've been with Ilya since that fight got announced. Even like as soon as he knocked out Vogt, I could get a win over Wonder Boy in karate fight by TKO. Here's Brazil. I see you, Andrea. Also, people don't understand how good Burns was for that fight versus Hamzat. That was the best Burns ever because he knew he had to train hard just to try and keep up with Hamzat. Facts, Sniff. Facts. I wish Holloway stayed at 155. He can go back after 308. He can go back. I think Max will TKO Ilya round 4. Okay, Sniff. Bro, I keep watching Dana White's angle of the Pereira Rountree face-off. Khalil looks so off and nervous. Dude needs to tighten up because he doesn't look calm. Ilya versus Holloway is going to be a great fight. Yeah. Like, there's no way the Ilya Holloway fight is not a great fight. But my boy just sent me a screenshot of the face-off for after the press conference. Bro, Alex is massive. Massive. I say that like he's not my size. I don't think I've seen that angle, Chad Hero. I've only seen the one from like the fans' perspective. You're probably talking about the one from behind. I do like that angle. Because with that one, then you can hear what they're saying to each other. Not obviously not these two guys, because Alex don't speak English, but you know what I mean. Crossover live react right now to Dana White face off on Dana's Instagram. All right, let me see if I can pull up IG real quick. How tall am I, Torn? Bro, I'm like 6'3", 6'4", bro. I saw that angle too, and yeah, he does look very nervous. All right, well, let me go check it out, see what y'all talking about. Come on, boys. Thank you. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, Chad Hero. I see what you're talking about, brother. The anxiety, I definitely see it a little bit. I see it. I don't see Ilya knocking out Holloway. I can see him winning the decision. I honestly could see both, Torn. I could see Ilya catching with one of them combinations right on the chin, bro, and Max don't even see it coming. I hear some fighters say it's good to be scared. I don't know how I feel about that. But in his defense, I'd be nervous too. Man, all them fighters, when they get in there, they're a little nervous, a little scared, bro. If you're not scared or if you're not nervous, you don't need to be going in there, because that means like you're just too comfortable. I think that nervousness and being scared, like it makes you aware and you're turned on. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it personally. I trained with the coach at Burns, Serrata MMA Academy. The coach was a Cuban selection wrestler. That's what's up. That's what's up, Andrea. Yeah, I hope Khalil can kill the nerves before the fight and use some wrestling. We're going to see. We're going to see. Just imagine, man, like being a UFC world champion, being your dream, and you get that opportunity, and it's against Alex Pereira, and you're a striker. How can you not be nervous? How can you not have any anxiety? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care who you are. I just can't imagine Holloway getting knocked out. But then again, we couldn't imagine Ferguson getting knocked out either. Every legendary chin has to go at some point. Facts, bro. Facts. And everybody has an off switch. Everybody. Especially if it's like a punch you don't see coming and you can't brace for it. Because Ilya got some big power. Big power. In your opinion, who's the best in MMA, Brazilians or Americans? In sheer numbers and volumes, American. Like we just have more. I like to see Share a Bullet versus Strickland. I would like that too, Sniff, but I think Strickland's pressure would just be too much for Share a Bullet, because Share a Bullet, he needs to be at kicking range. His boxing in up to Strickland's level. And I think Strickland would just keep him in boxing range, just coming forward nonstop. But I will say this though, Andrea, like Brazil got several fighters, especially at the top, several. The thing about America though is like we got somebody good in every weight class. Holloway is a pretty smart fighter. I'm sure he has a very good game plan. I'm sure he knows how he's gonna approach Ilya on the feet. Yeah. But Torn, you got to remember, you can have a plan, but then once you get in there and you see the plan the other guy has, then you gotta adapt what you're trying to do to fit what they're trying to do to you. I want to see Strickland versus Baralho. Cal can turn them into a pack real quick. We never have to hear from Sean Duckling ever again. Yeah, I think that would be a good fight too. Especially after they came out and said if Whitaker win, he'd get the title fight. That means Strickland gonna have to fight somebody kind of high, and it only leaves Baralho. Brazil has the hottest women who have mad form here. Sniff, bro, you hilarious, dog. Straight up. But you're not wrong. You are not wrong. But my question for you, Sniff, would that stop you? I got a feeling your answer is going to be no. The answer is definitely no. Of course. Just put some hot tour on those forms. Oh, man. Slick it back. Oh, man, I love it. Just put some hot tour on that. But that's the comment of the night right there. So far. That's got to be up there with Chad Hero's comment where he said crackers our word. Bro, I lost it when he said that. What's up, Westy? Man, I'm chilling, man, enjoying this nice Friday night, you know. How you doing, brother? The best parties, Brazil or USA? What's going on, Anthony? It's good to see you, as always. I think in the USA, it's probably where you compare, but I can imagine the parties in Brazil are a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest. I can definitely see them being a lot of fun. Glad to hear it, Westy. How excited are you for tomorrow night? Mm-hmm. Watching one and Unify while I roll hella blunts for UFC watch part. Bro, Anthony, bro, you a real one, dog. Straight up. You a real one. Best Latinas or South Cone Latinas? Felipe Castro, bro, it's good to have you in here. I think this might be your first time here. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. Yeah, Anthony, I got one on. I might as well put Unified on too. Plug this up. Okay. 5 out of 10, Westy? Why is that? All right, let's get Unified. All right. I wish I had some blunts like Anthony. Anthony gonna have a great night. Great night. Well, welcome, Felipe. I appreciate it, man. It's good to have you in here, brother. The name Felipe is Brazilian. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw his name, I almost said Fidel Castro. I'm gonna be honest. Like I looked over at it real quick, and I just saw the Castro, and then I saw the F. Oh no! Oh no! What is going on? Sorry, guys. More technical difficulties as usual. Yeah. All right, let me get this back. It's always something, guys. Let's see here. Okay. All right, let's see where I'm at in the chat. I jinxed it when I said no. Yeah, of course. Of course. There's always something. Never fails. It's not a crossover MMA stream without some technical difficulties. All right. Well, I got to catch up in the chat. Let's see. Strickland would win a fight, in my opinion. Strickland outboxes Holland. Yeah. No Felipe comes from Latham. Holland Strickland. Yeah, I definitely think Strickland beats Holland. Dan Hooker. I think either Gaethje or Conor, honestly. I know he wants the Conor fight, and Conor's got to fight somebody, but I just don't think Conor's going to fight again. So even with how much I would like to see a Poirier Hooker rematch, I kind of want to see Gaethje Hooker, in my opinion. Westy said, I left half a grinder sandwich in my Jeep from lunch and the windows were down. Pretty sure a raccoon jumped in and finished it off. He was neat and rolled up the paper. Ooh, Anthony, I like that. I like that call right there with Moicano. I like that. I like that. You agree, Felipe? Connor's not fighting again? Okay, cool. Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't think Connor wants it. I just don't see it happening. My favorite club soccer, Andrea, I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't tell you anything about club soccer. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those Americans you were talking about in the last stream, how we don't watch soccer. I'm definitely one of those Americans. He's fighting Tony Ferguson at UFC 310. Ferguson already said fight news coming soon. Yo, what's going on, S-Dogs? I see you in here, brother. Good to see you. Yo, if you guys haven't subscribed, going over to S-Dogs MMA Talk, give them a sub. Let them know I sent you. What's going on, brother? You excited for 307 tomorrow? Connor's too rich to ever want to fight again. Facts. Like, when you got that type of money, man, it's hard to get up and go train to fight. You know, like you gotta be a dog. H-Town in the chat. I see you, H-Dog, S-Dog. I see you. Nah, I'm just joking. Hooker. Nah, yeah, we know, dog. We know that ain't happening to him. We know that ain't happening. Top lightweights don't like to fight often or are aging out. Yeah. Renato, Hooker need to fight so we can get new title challenges lined up. Facts. What's the most popular sport in the USA? American football. That's definitely the most popular sport in America. Grew up playing soccer, great to play, not so much to watch. Yeah, no problem, S-Dog. Yo, you're going to have to get me on your channel at some point, and I'm going to have to get you on mine, man. We definitely going to have to collab, bro. For real. It's probably going to be Hooker versus Moicano next, or hell, even Gaethje. Yeah. Hooker, I think Hooker Gaethje would be more violent. Moicano definitely, he didn't even move up in the rankings now that I think about it. Chandler versus Hooker would be a nice rematch too. Yeah, but I don't think Hooker might do that. I mean, he did get knocked out kind of brutally, so Hooker might want to get that back. But I think Hooker want to fight up. I think he want to fight trying to get to the title. You know, making that last little push to the title. I don't see Hooker and Moicano being that good of a fight. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Because Dan Hooker, he might keep that on the feet with Moicano, and if that stays on the feet, I think Hooker would beat up Moicano on the feet. But if he gets to the ground, though, Moicano would do Hooker something nasty on the ground. Andrea, y'all got some basketball players in Brazil too. I remember Leandro Barbosa playing the NBA, and who's the other Brazilian that played in the NBA? Had like the hair. Anderson Varejao. Yeah. Y'all had a couple dudes playing the NBA. Bro, I got you. Would love to have you on the show anytime, man. Would love to come over whenever. That's what's up, man. We definitely got to make that happen, man, for sure. Moicano can't afford to lose. Moicano said, bro, easy. Dan Hooker, easy money. Easy money. But Gaethje and Hooker would be violent as fuck. I would not let my niece watch that fight with me, bro. Like, you gotta keep that right there. Even the fans got to go to a dark place to watch that one. I can see Moicano giving Hooker some problems on the feet if he is prudent with his defense and explosive like Chandler. Felipe, I don't think Moicano is explosive like Chandler is, dog. I think they're two totally different strikers. Like, Chandler got big time power, like, at everything he does. I feel like Moicano is more the guy that, like, just touches you on the feet and just wants to get it to the ground. Hooker versus Gaethje needs to happen. Moicano versus Derek. If Moicano fights Dariush, man, Dariush might retire after that fight because he's just been getting beat up by everybody. I appreciate that, S-Dog. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, guys, if you haven't, get on over there to S-Dog, give him a sub. It's a good dude. Puts together good content, interviews fighters. The man trains. We definitely gonna have to make that collab happen for sure. I think another good matchup for Moicano would be the loser of Chandler and Oliveira. I think that would be a good matchup for Moicano. Because I don't think beating Dariush would do that much, honestly. Paradox the Chad in the chat. That's another content creator right there, Paradox the Chad, man. Going over there and give Paradox a sub. Tell him I sent you. Paradox's live streams are one of a kind. Be over there playing UFC 4, chopping it up with Paradox. It's good to have you in here, big dog. Ronaldo can't afford to wait for those guys. He needs to fight ASAP. Anthony, you got to remember, Moicano messed his shoulder up. So he's going to be out for a little while. And then Oliveira Chandler, they fight in November, you know. This is what I think should happen. You do Hooker versus Gaethje. Next, you do Patty versus Dariush. If Patty beats Dariush, which I believe he would do, then you do Moicano versus Patty. I like Moicano versus Patty. I like that. Torn. I like that a lot, actually. Paradox the GOAT. They should do BSD versus Dariush. That makes sense, actually. Moicano versus Gamrot, Fiziev. I'd rather watch the Fiziev matchup. Felipe, Fiziev's already knocked out Moicano. Soccer and MMA in the only professional sports. Now basketball is growing with the NBB league. Okay, that's what's up. Man, Brazil doing big things over there. Moicano says his shoulder is fine and wants to fight no later. Oh, really? I didn't see that, Anthony. Good looking out. I definitely didn't see that. Yeah, Moicano trying to make things happen, man. He's trying to get this money. BSD Dariush is not a bad matchup. Yeah, I like that matchup. Yeah, I like BSD Dariush. Both of them, you know, coming off 2 losses. The Dariush losses, though. Oof. I mean, the Moicano loss is kind of rough, too, though. Yeah, but he is Money Moicano. Now, that's what I mean. Yeah, I watch all of Moicano's videos. Yeah, Moicano's hilarious, bro. Especially when you know, like, he can turn it on like that. Because when you watch his YouTube videos, you like, man, this dude's so cool, so chill. And then he just realized, man, you got to turn up the volume. You're trying to get noticed and you want to make some money, you know? I like it, though. Do I think Moicano Pimlet is next? I would like to see Moicano versus Patty Pimlet. And I know Moicano wants to fight. Pimlet wants to fight. They need to go ahead and make that happen. Would y'all want to see that on a number card, or would y'all want that to be like a fight night main event? Not in the Apex, of course. The paying professional MMA fight in Brazil is for, yo, I believe it. I wholeheartedly believe that, Andrea. Ortega was talking about moving up, so why not just give him Dariush on his debut for the Torn, bro? That make a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Did you see Moicano making fun of Raul? Bro, yes, Felipe. Bro, I was dying laughing at that, man. Dying laughing at that. Moicano versus Patty only if they do. That's actually a good idea, Anthony. That's a very good idea. Because you give Moicano that much airtime and Patty, I think that'd be good for Tough. That's a really good call right there. Want to see Bear from Rampage podcast versus Ferguson. I can get behind it. Ortega needs to be Bangkok ready for Rountree. Ortega? I think you're talking about Alex. That's what I think, anyway. If you could, guys, like the stream, would greatly appreciate it. Like the stream. For some reason, I think Patty and Moicano would be a stand-up war, and I can see Moicano getting the better in the stand-up exchanges. Yeah, I can definitely see that. And I don't think either guy could finish the other on the feet. I think that definitely would be a war, and it would go to decision if they keep it on the feet. The fighters receive are only in Jungle Fight. Okay. Oh, okay, Felipe. Okay, I meant that Ortega striking needs some serious work. He needs to train Muay Thai in order to be. Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. My bad for misinterpreting that, brother. I'm glad Paradox listened to me last minute before doing face. He did a face reveal, Sniff? Oh, he didn't. Or did he? Because if so, I definitely missed that. Let me go see real quick. Let me go on over here to Paradox channel real quick. Because I know people have been on him trying to do the face reveal. The problem is you beat scary guy like BSD behind you in the rankings, move up none, fighting further back and beating a guy like Patty definitely ain't moving you up. True. Very true. How about these fights tonight on one? Yeah, bro, I got it on. I definitely got ONE Championship on, man. I love ONE is probably my second favorite organization to watch. Oh, he was about to do a face reveal, but you talked him out of it? Oh, okay. 2 fighters in Jungle Fight will be champions in the UFC. Thiago Pereira and Vitor Costa. Okay. Definitely gonna have to look those 2 guys up. I was not about to. Paradox. Come on, man. You're gonna be all right, brother. I like it. I like your channel, Paradox, bro. Like, I come over there, man. You definitely are very entertaining. I can see Patty wobbling Moicano if he connects, but I believe Moicano's striking defense is good enough for that not to happen. Yeah, man. Patty just throws those winging hooks, bro. Karate Combat is second. I've watched just a little bit of that. I think just because I typically watch the Friday morning ONE Championships. Muay Thai and 4-ounce gloves. Yeah, I definitely like the Muay Thai and ONE Championship with the 4-ounce gloves. I definitely like that. ONE is great to watch. Yeah, ONE always delivers. He was, but he's kind of embarrassed to admit it. Unironically, Chandler has better striking IQ than Pimlet. Yeah, I think Moicano will be better on the feet. Same, Tori, and I definitely think the same. Sniff telling the truth as always. Poeton's sister is making her Karate Combat debut in Utah this week. Yeah, I've seen that one clip of her, and she legit throw the left hook just like Alex. When you think make the live in YouTube about MMA? Oh, I got the first idea, I would say in February, and then in July is when it I finally got around to it. I like the seed was planted in February at UFC 299. I was on a live stream with a couple buddies of mine that have a channel, and it's a decent size. And I had so much fun doing it. I was like, man, I could do that. But I kind of forgot about it for a while. And then I finally was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do this. He outstruck Green while it lasted. Did he though, Paradox? I mean, I felt like not really much happened in that fight other than like a couple leg kicks here and there. And then Bobby lost his balance, dove in for a takedown, and the fight was over. Made him shoot with a leg. Yeah, you definitely spot on with that. Didn't know I did lives, bro. Gonna be staying tuned in. Bro, you got to, man. So I started doing my live streams, S-Dog, with Dana White Contender Series, and it kind of just morphed into I was doing Friday nights. So it's become a little thing, brother. Patty is elite. Sniff, you think Patty's elite on the feet? Moicano should move to 170 and get KO'd by Jeff Neal. Patty, yeah, now I know you trolling, Sniff. Patty does not beat Islam. Patty landed like 5 strikes to a 0. Erica, why do you love Patty? Do tell. I got to hear why. Not on the feet, just overall? Okay. I think he can definitely get exposed on the feet, though. I think Patty just looks a lot worse than. Okay, I can see that. I can see what you mean with that. Like DDP? Nah, I think DDP is like on a different level from Patty. Just my opinion. Do you as fighter or MMA? What do you mean, Andrea? I can't really make out what you're saying. I don't think he beats Islam, though, laughing myself. Okay. I like watching Patty and Cage Warriors. Okay, Anthony. I think I've only seen one fight of his in Cage Warriors. Not saying I think he'll be champ or anything, but he can beat Moy. Yeah, he can beat Moicano, but Moicano can beat him too, though. Islam almost lost to a man the same height as a middle school running back. I mean, you're not wrong, Sniff. You're not wrong. But I think you could argue that Volk being that short kind of like helped him out. Never know. Yeah, I'm just comparing how they look retarded, but are good. Not saying Patty. Yeah, I got you. Dustin was sleeping. Tony Ferguson was kind of beating Patty on the feet in their fight. Yeah, but Patty just was like, nah, bro, like we're gonna get to this grappling and this wrestling. I was actually at that because that was UFC 296. Yeah, I was at that. Tony was also kind of beating Chandler. He definitely was beating Chandler on the feet and Green on the feet. I don't really remember the Bobby Green fight like that. I just know Bobby Green like put him down and then got the arm triangle. That's pretty much all I remember from the Bobby Green fight. Crazy to see how Volk on a downfall after taking that Islam fight on. Yeah, Anakin. He definitely shouldn't have did that. Like that moment was the end of Volk as we know him. Patty also caved Tony's head in the first round and didn't get dropped by him. Okay, so Paradox, you a big Patty guy. Okay. Okay. Were you excited when the Patty Ferguson's fight was going on? I'm gonna be honest, bro. No. There was no energy in T-Mobile at all during that fight. Like it was very just the energy wasn't there. Green turned that fight around with the eye poke. Yeah, unfortunately, that definitely happens in some fights. What fighters made you an MMA fan? So I would say I was very much a casual fan. Probably, for me, COVID and like everything being shut down, and then the UFC being the first sport back, and then it was literally the only thing I was watching. I literally I dove right in, man. I would say probably I would watch fights every once in a while. So I think the first John Jones fight live I saw was John Jones DC1. I saw the rematch. I saw Conor Habib live. But even then, like I wouldn't say I was like a hardcore fan. Like I would just watch fights every so often. But fighters that made me big MMA fans, for me, I would say the fighter that really did it for me was Hamzat in 2020. Because he was that hype train was unreal. But it was like a couple fights in 2020. So it was the Whaley Joanna one fight, and it was Dustin Hooker. Like those two fights and Hamzat, bro, like at that point, I was all in. All in. You should train MMA in Brazil. Andrea, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I 100% agree with you. Ain't a big Patty guy, but I'm an intellectual. Okay, Paradox. Patty gonna be champ at 155. All right, Sniff. If Islam retires, Patty for sure can be champ. Would be interesting to see how he does versus Armand, Charles, and Justin. Bro, when Islam leaves, the champ, the next like champ that's gonna have a run at lightweight is gonna be Usman or Magomedov. He's gonna come to the UFC and he's gonna do the same thing Khabib did and the same thing Islam did. Nick Diaz and Fedor got you hooked. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, like some of those old school fights, it would be like here and there. Like I would watch like maybe like some old clips. Like I remember seeing like Ernesto Hoos back in the day, when he fought like Bob Sapp. Like I would see clips like them, like, man, what is this? You know what I mean? But it would be long after the fact, though. Patty ain't gonna be champ. If Islam gets KO'd again, Patty has a chance. Interesting. Strikeforce made you a hardcore fan. That's what's up. Like I missed Connor's run. Like I've only seen the only Connor fight I've seen live that he's won is the Cerrone fight. Because I saw Conor Habib. I didn't see either one of the Diaz fights live. I didn't see the Aldo fight. I didn't see any of those live. It's probably why I enjoyed Bellator so much. It had Strikeforce vibes. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Basically, if he gets the easiest route possible, he has a chance. Yeah, and you know the UFC will do that. They'll definitely give him that Sean O'Malley treatment. I can definitely see them doing that to Patty. Because if Patty gets up there in like as like a title contender, I think Patty could be huge. Even though I'm not sold on Patty, but it could happen. I think they will give him Moicano, Charles, and a title shot. Anakin, you think he beats Moicano and Charles? Man, if he I will tell you this: if he pulls that off, Moicano gonna be not Moicano, but Patty will be a dog if he beat Moicano and Charles. Conor chose the easy fight against Cerrone. He ducked Gaethje. At the time, man, I knew who Cowboy was, but I had never seen him fight. I had just heard of him. Watching guys like that come out of nowhere, take over, and then move on changes you as a fan. You look at the sport differently. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Anthony. They give Ortega or Gamrot to Patty. Yeah, yeah. But I will say this though, Anakin, Gamrot striking looked so much better in his last fight against Hooker, bro. So much better. Like I thought Dan Hooker was just gonna massacre him on the feet, but Gamrot held his own. Like he looked much better on the feet. Patty has slick. Yeah, he does have slick jiu-jitsu. He does. I've seen videos of him where he's like grappled against like a whole bunch of people back to back to back and like just tapped all of them out. I've definitely seen that. Charles beats Patty. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Torn. Also, Moicano beats Patty. Yeah, I think Moicano beats Patty too right now. You got 25 on Wonder Boy? Is one? Yeah, he is the underdog. I wonder what those odds are. Let's see. Go to the odds real quick. See what those odds are. Hot take. I think Patty takes really, Anthony. Man, really, that is a hot take right there. That's definitely a hot take. Let me see these Buckley Wonder Boy odds. So Wonder Boy is a plus 180. Okay. Orchies, I wish you much luck, but I'm betting the fuck against you. I don't see Hooker winning his next fight. Yeah, his next fight's gonna be a monster because it's got to be only. It's only a few people. It could be Poirier, Gaethje. I know he's saying he wants to counter fight, but I don't see that happening. How does Patty beat Oliveira? I don't see how Patty beats Oliveira. Any way he wants? Really, Anthony? I don't know. As much as I disagree, Patty is bigger than Olives. Yeah, but that striking is so ugly. So ugly. And then that chin is just straight up in the air. Oliveira does seem like a bad stop. Yeah. Patty's still growing as a fighter and yet to hit his prime. Charles is about to wake up too old for the. You got a point there. You got a point there. You definitely got a point there, Anthony. But Patty will not have an advantage in the grappling, though. I think Oliveira beats Patty up on the feet. Same. That's the same. That's the same exact thing I think, Torn. Charles is good, but after his fight with Arman, he's slowing down. I don't think he's slowing down, Anakin. I just think that matchup with Arman Sarukian, I just think the wrestling just nullified a lot of Charles on the ground. And I think Arman is very freaking strong too. And then on top of it, Charles almost finished Arman with whatever that choke was. You know, like that fight was very close. Now, if they fight like in the next, I don't know, let's say that fight happens in like April or March or April of 25, I think Oliveira would still be favored right now. But if they fought like later in 2025, might be a little different. Come on, bro. Charles beat Dariush before that Arman fight. True. He did. Dariush was never that good, sorry to say. Yeah. Looking back at it now, I think a lot of us were fooled on Dariush. He was hyped too much. Yeah, he was definitely overhyped. Y'all make it seem like Oliveira on some 7-fight losing skid like Tony. I think Olives would win a decision. Patty got a good chin, good jits. I think Olives is kind of the guy I feel like he would have won a 5-round against Arman. Yeah, I definitely think Oliveira would have won in a 5-round against Arman. That fight should have been 5 rounds, honestly. Like when you got a #1 contender fight, that fight automatically should be 5 rounds because the winner's next fight is going to be 5 rounds. Hopefully that can become a thing here pretty soon, where it's like clearly a #1 contender fight. It definitely needs to be 5 rounds, regardless where it is. If it's on a number card, so what? Make it a 5-round fight. It's the featured fight. Don't care. Make it a 5-rounder. I agree it should have been 5 rounds. It just got caught up at the wrong time of the big event. Facts. Very true. But that fight 100% should have been a 5-round fight. Like it had too much on the line. You know what I mean? I give you another example. The Hamzat Whitaker fight. I'm glad that fight is 5 rounds. You know? Oh my God, bro. These dudes going at it on one. Oh my God, bro. These dudes going at it on one. Boy, Muay Thai and 4-ounce gloves is amazing. You seen Nico Price is fighting Thema Garimbo on next week's card. Stop. He's already dead. Bro, Garimbo got that good story, man. The Rock gave him a house, man. Trying to send Nico Price out. Oh my goodness, man. Throw something back. Big boy Chris Barnett is also back next week. Who does he fight? Anakin? I knew he was coming back, but who does he fight? I definitely don't remember who he fights. No more 5-round fights. Got to hurry these fights up. What's going on, Matthew? Matthew, you don't want 5-round? Oh, top of Paradox? And he's a massive favorite, really. Junior Taffa. Oh, yeah, Junior Taffa. Is that the smaller one? Gotta love Chris Barnett, man. Great guy. Yeah. How can you not like Chris Barnett? Bro, when he landed that spinning wheel kick, that was crazy. And then that celebration where he just like somersaulted, he opened as a huge favorite. Yeah, people love Chris Barnett, man. Yeah, that's right. Junior's the younger brother, and he lost by leg kick TKO to Lima. Yeah. Bro, I like seeing when people beat people by leg kick TKOs. I like seeing those. When they just brutalize a dude's legs and just do it like repeatedly. I don't know why I like seeing that so much, but I like seeing it. They just spamming leg kicks. Yeah, and lost to Voltar. Yeah. What was that? Was that UFC 305, I think? Because 305 was Australia. Yeah. Yep, it was at 305 not too long ago. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. I looked up at the right time. Nah, it's done. But it was trying to get up. Yeah, that was a nice little knockout on ONE Championship. Span, Aldo, Delete say, do you think they win their fight? So I picked Span, I picked Aldo, and I picked Holland against Delise. But Delise could definitely win. Like if he gets Holland down, he could just literally like just lay on him for the rest of the round. So and all that Aldo Batista fight is gonna be tough, bro. Yeah, it's dogs. You saw it too, right? Yeah, that knockout was nice. Do I think they win their fights? I might put them in a parlay, but also I might take one or two out to be safe. I'd be losing too much. Yeah, man, them parlays, dog. I don't know how y'all guys do it, man. Them parlays just seem so risky. Leg kicks are brutal. Eric, if you want to see a brutal leg kick fight, watch Jonathan Martinez, Adrian Yanez. I think Delise is just too big. Never seen Holland beat someone that big. Yeah, you got a point, Paradox. You definitely got a point there. I just know Holland is going to have a massive speed advantage on the feet. Massive speed advantage. And a massive skill advantage, too, on the feet. Delise has some crazy sub game, and Holland has been subbed by Brendan Allen before. True. Very true. But Delise probably lays and prays. Yeah, I think if Delise wins, that's exactly what he does. Just lays and prays. Holland is big. Yeah, but Maxwell, I think he's saying like when Holland fights at middleweight, the bigger guys just lay on him and there's not really anything he can do. Because I remember was it I think Derek Brunson like laid on him, and it was somebody else too. I can't remember who. Maxwell, what are you smoking? The filters are crazy. Westy, what are you talking about? Man, this little dude with that knockout on ONE Championship, that was pretty nice. Barnett's signature black backflips are awesome. Landing on his, yeah, I like those too. Like, how can you not like Chris Barnett? I think the reason why I went Holland in that fight is I remember the Delise Marvin Vittori fight, and Delise just looking so bad on the feet, in my opinion. You never know what Kevin Holland would show up. Either he's always on Anakin. That you spot on with that. Spot on, brother. Spot on. Like I picked against Kevin Holland, I picked with Kevin Holland, and each time I've happened to pick right. Delise fought at light heavyweight, Holland at welterweight. That's like saying Sean O'Malley is bigger than Taurus Finney. Yeah. I mean, but you got to think, Paradox, like Holland, when he first came into the UFC, like he was fighting at middleweight, and then he ended up going down to welterweight. But I get what you're saying though about Delise fighting at light heavyweight though. Wasn't that on that was on short notice too, though, right? At 301 against what's buddy name? Bald headed guy. You know we rocking Trailblazers. Yeah, you already know what time it is, dogs. Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith. That's who he fought on short notice at 301. Imagine how I would have said that without being filtered. I don't like the momentum of Holland getting dropped by Michael Olacheshuk. Yeah, I know what you mean. People forget Holland had to fight Thiago Santos at 205. Shit, I forgot about that, S-Dog. Yeah, Anthony Smith. Yeah, that's it, Tor. Delise is 100% going to try to wrestle. I'm curious to see if Holland can keep it on the feet, because if he can keep it on the feet and he can keep Delise at range, I think he'll just piece up Delise on the feet. Piece him up. Roman gets subbed if he wants it on the floor, or Roman gets TKO. I feel you, Maxwell. Delise has fought at light heavyweight like 3 times. His debut was at light heavyweight. Roman not getting finished. Holland KO Jacare off his back. That's true, Maxwell. Roman is hard to finish. Yeah. I honestly don't think either guy wins by finish. I think that fight's going to decision. Roman might get finished. Might. If he does, it'll be on the feet. But then again, Holland could sub Roman on the ground like he did his last one. I don't think he'll sub Roman. I think if Holland wins, he either wins by KO, TKO, or decision. But if Roman wins, I 100% see that being a decision. Kevin Holland ain't Rodolfo Vieira with the squeeze, but Kevin Holland may threaten more. One of the most interesting fights is Wonderboy versus Buckley. S-Dogs, how you see that going? I went with Buckley because I think Buckley's just going to wrestle Wonderboy. Especially with the way Buckley fought the dude he fought in St. Louis, the real tall dude. I can't think of his name right now. Ruzaboy? No, is it Ruzaboyev or something like that? Because the last dude Holland fought almost knocked him out standing. Yeah, Olacheshuk. Yeah, Paradox was talking about that. I see Delise sub and Holland, but not confident. Ruzaboyev. Yeah, that's it, Anakin. I appreciate it. I knew somebody in the chat would know. If Roman goes hard and fast, he might sub Holland. 100% what I said? Yeah. Moicano making all the BJJ players feel froggy. Buckley by KO, Anthony? Okay. Really? KO? Interesting. I definitely didn't see that coming. Okay. Man, y'all give me hype, even more hype for tomorrow. I appreciate it. I didn't need it, but y'all making it worse. I think Austin Hubbard and Alexander Hernandez could be a good fight. I'm picking Hubbard. Man, that fight, honestly, for me was tough because, like, it's so hard to put any type of confidence in Alexander Hernandez. The man got skills, but I think his issues are, like, up here for him. I don't know what Ruzaboyev is staying at welterweight. He's making a mistake, and now he's fighting Renat on 308. Yeah, that's a rough night because you already know what Renat gonna do. Gonna wrestle nonstop. Let's see. Buckley can stop Wonderboy on the floor or during scramble transitions. Hubbard has been in the lab with Bilal and Ignacio. Really, Anakin? Okay. Alex, Buckley, Span, Otto, Kayla, Delise, Almeida. That's the parlay. Let me see. That's solid. I think those are all my picks, Paradox, minus Delise. If I'm being completely honest, the UFC prelims look better than the main card of UFC 307. Isn't Wonderboy almost 50? Yeah, I think he's like 41. Hello, my fellow African brother. What's going on, ASM? Isn't it touring too many women? Has Andrew ever called you out? If so, did he apologize the next day? What am I missing? Oh, shit. Nah, he hadn't sniffed. When I pick Hernandez, he loses. When I pick against him, he wins. Yeah, Anthony, bro, I 100% know exactly where you're coming from. That same thing has happened to me a couple times. Does Andrew pop up on this channel? What's going on, Hagen? No, I don't think I've seen Andrew Paradox. $41 is almost 50. That's 9 years away. What? He was a past UFC fighter. I don't know what that's about. 41 to do 31 sniff. So I'm really 35. If Wonderboy loses, will he retire or will he have one more? I think Wonderboy will do one more if he loses. I think if he loses, though, you got to make Wonderboy MVP at that point. You have to. ASM, brother, what are you on, dog? ASM, bro, what are you on? Bro, you tripping, dog. Stephen's last win was at Steven's last win was at 39. Oof. That's tough right there, Paradox. That's tough. If the UFC don't book MVP versus Wonderboy, throw the UFC away. Facts, bro. That fight, that's the fight. I think MVP is like what, 30? Michael Venom age. Because yeah, MVP is 37, and he's coming off a loss. Wonder Boy to Karate Combat coming soon. Yeah, that actually would be fun seeing him over there. Thompson should be able to beat the young Buckley. I see what you did there, Wesley. This fight should have been Wonder Boy MVP. Why the fuck are we waiting for Wonder Boy to be 43 and making him fight the Black Clash of Clans Goblin? Hey, Paradox, you right, brother. 100% you right. Imagine if Wonder Boy smoked weed for the first time, became this hardcore like Machine Gun Kelly before he met Megan Fox. Sniff, how you come up with this, bro? Like, do you like think about this and like write it down? Like, you know what? I'm gonna pull this line out in a live stream today. I think you do that, Sniff. You have to. Because if not, bro, you come up with some good stuff. For real. Or throw Wonder Boy a killer like prop. Nah, don't do Wonder Boy like that, Matchroom. Don't do Wonder Boy like that. Besides, Protez just got matched up with Randy Brown. Wonder Boy versus Magny was the fight to do. Yeah, that would have gave Wonder Boy a win because all Magny gonna try to do is clinch. MVP versus Wonder Boy under KC rule set would be facts. 100% facts, Anthony. Wonder Boy and MVP kind of got in the MMA late. I wish they started MMA early. Yeah. But they decided to do Morales versus Magny. Yeah. Yeah, they fed Magny to Morales. Yeah, Protez is fight Rude Boy. Yep. Protez and Randy Brown. Yeah, they got matched up. I think that was like today or yesterday I saw that. One of the two. Really, Anakin? You like Randy Brown? I like Protez, dog. I can see Randy Brown's length and his movement giving Protez some issues, but I think at some point Protez is going to get to him. Randy Cool Runners Brown. That's good, man. Cigarettes versus Jamaica. Yep. I actually like that matchup too. Protez is definitely one. Yeah, I'm taking Protez in that. Protez is nasty. I think that'll be on the main card, Anakin. Because I think a lot of the fans, man, I think the UFC knows the fans are getting on board with Protez. He just had a nasty KO in his last fight, so I think people definitely starting to get on board with him. I rock with Randy. He's seeing Gumshot for. Yeah, I know what you mean. I only see Protez struggling against guys like JDM who can take his KO blows. Yeah, I can see that. Fight Nerds is taking over. Facts. It's the it gym right now. Because you got Protez, Ruffy, Cal Barallo, John Silva. Like, you got some killers in that gym, dog. For real. They deserve the spotlight for sure. I think the winner should get a top 15. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Anakin. Completely agree with you. I'm still waiting for a Ruffy. Bro, didn't he have a fight? And then I think who he was supposed to fight, like, pulled out, and then they couldn't get him a replacement. Because I thought Ruffy was supposed to fight on 307. Or am I thinking about somebody else? Diego Lopez is a fight nerd? I thought Diego Lopez trained in Mexico. Because he trained with Grasso. They couldn't find an opponent for Ruffy for 307. Everyone ducked. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Anakin. That's definitely what I was thinking. Yo, I legit think Ruffy's gonna be the next big thing. Yeah, Lopez trains with Grasso. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna give feed Ruffy. Because you already know, man, there's gonna be some unranked dudes want no parts of Ruffy. Because that dude is a problem on the feet. Aljo finishes Mavsar. Ruffy the next 155 champ after Moicano. Yeah, I'm a big believer in Ruffy. Big believer. I was thinking Chris Duncan versus Ruffy. Bro, Chris Duncan, Ruffy would sleep Chris Duncan. Because Balaji Oki was tagging Chris Duncan on the feet. And then I don't know how they ended up in whatever that was. And then Duncan got that guillotine, put him to sleep. Moicano steals it from Islam. Ruffy takes it from Moicano. Just throw Ruffy to the top 5. Give Turner to Ruffy. Might as well. Ooh, Anakin. That's some nasty matchmaking right there. Oof. Get on up by Jodeci is jam. Man, these dudes fighting in one right now are so little. Ruffy versus Pat. Yes. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys think about that matchup. Ruffy versus Patty. Do y'all think Patty beats Ruffy? Because I think Ruffy destroys Patty on the feet. And I know the UFC is not about to make that matchup. Part of me wants Alex to win this Saturday simply because I don't want his moment to get hurt. Yeah. Because if he loses, you know they're definitely going to do a rematch. Because it ain't going to be Khalil Rountree versus Magomed Ankalaev. They definitely not going to do that. Ruffy's he's a Brazilian. He fights out of the Fight Nerds camp in Brazil, Torn. Manuel Torres, Ruffy? Bro, I don't know if they want to do that to Manuel Torres. He's just coming off a brutal KO to Ignacio Bahamondes at 306. I think you need to let Torres get back on the winning track, bro. Then you can have. I mean, now I'm with you. The fight is a banger, 100%. But with Torres though, like I don't know, man. Torres with Ruffy coming off that brutal KO. I don't know if you want to do that to Torres. Momentum. Yeah, you definitely right, Torn. You definitely right. I got a hot take for y'all. This is hot take right here. I think the only guy that John Jones sticks around for after 309 is Alex Pereira. I don't think he sticks around for Tom Aspinall. I don't think enough will be on the line for him to fight Tom Aspinall. I think it's either Stipe and retire or Stipe and Alex. You're right. They could give someone like Trevor Peek or Roosevelt Roberts. Yeah, Anakin. Like get Torres back on the right track, man, because he can end up being a guy that like is a player in the division later on. You know what I mean? Give Torres 31st at 310 is winnable. I wonder how long Torres is gonna be out coming off that brutal KO loss though. Ignacio boy, Monday put him down, boy. Big time. Yeah, Anthony. Anakin want to throw Manuel Torres in there with Ruffy, man. Get a man a break, dog. I'm so excited to see where Klein, ZM, and Ignacio go. I know one thing, man. Roosevelt Roberts gave Ludwig Klein a way tougher fight than what people were thinking. Anakin, what you think about ZM and Ruffy? I think I would take Ruffy in that fight. Ignacio is going to be a problem for anyone in lightweight just because he's 6'3". He's so big and so long. I think in that ZM Matt Frivola fight, I think that was just a very good matchup for ZM. Like, very good matchup. Because it felt like Frivola literally was just at his mercy in that fight. He couldn't really get to him. That's a tough fight, but Ruffy wins most likely. Yeah. I think that would be a tough one, but I would definitely take Ruffy in it though. I think he's a bit. I like Ruffy's physicality a little bit more than ZM. Because ZM was just way too big for Frivola. Frivola needs a winnable fight next as well. Back-to-back KO loss. Facts, Anakin. Facts. And brutal KO losses too. Now that I think about it, because the BSD KO was brutal, and then the ZM knee was brutal too. I definitely had to put that clip in my recap video. That knee. I like Esteban Rivovich and Daniel Zellhuber both. Both of those are good prospects at lightweight. Both have good. Yeah, I like both of them too. Frivola gonna need to retire soon, bro. Getting slept bad, and yeah, you right, Anthony. And I mean bad. Which one was worse, Anthony? Was the BSD head kick worse, or the ZM knee? Which one was worse? Yeah, Esteban Rivas is a dog, bro. Dog. Ooh, Dober Ruffy. I like that matchup right there. I like that because Dober gonna keep it on the feet, and Dober is there to be hit too. That's a good matchup. Or if you want to see a brutal KO, do Ruffy, Terrence McKinney. We can get a highlight. Frivola versus Tony Ferguson. The ZM KO, yeah, that knee was nasty, bro. So nasty. I think Rountree is gonna Habib Pereira. The knee was okay, so everybody's on board with the ZM KO. Yeah, that knee was brutal. Man, I don't think Rountree can Habib Pereira in Salt Lake for 5 rounds. ZM Terrence KO was nasty. Yeah. Yeah. How many stoppages y'all think we get tomorrow for 307? Let me see. I'm gonna go through and see how many of these fights y'all think is a finish. Tim Means, Court McGee. Y'all think that's decision or a finish? That knee shot look, bro. Like Frivola probably doesn't even. He probably has no idea he even took a knee, bro. Like I guarantee he woke up and had no idea what happened. Poatan gonna test his grappling against Khalil. We'll see. Terrence putting down for Frivola with an instant 1-2 was nasty. Yeah. Yeah. Alex actually lives in the States now. He doesn't live in Brazil. He lives in, he live up there with Glover Teixeira because that's where he trains. He's been in Salt Lake for a month, though, I think, training at altitude. Yeah, I think Court McGee, Tim Means the decision. Esparza, Tisha Pennington's the decision. Imagine how high IQ it would be if Khalil was training smudge grappling this whole time. Shoots in the first 1 second like Hamza. You're right. You are definitely right. I'm curious to see if McKinney will get an easy fight next or a hard fight because he is supposed to be on the upcoming Apex card. Man, I don't know what happened to Terrence McKinney, dog. I had high hopes for him. Span OSP will be a finish, I think. Almeida Potier, I think, will be a finish. Hubbard Hernandez, that's decision. Marina Rodriguez, Jasmine Lucindo, I think that's a decision. Wonderboy Buckley, I see that being decision as well. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow's main card. Yeah. The only person getting KO more than Frivola is Tua, bro. That ain't funny, but it's funny. I feel bad for McKinney. That dude's brain has been abused, bro. Facts, Paradox. Facts. That flying knee he ate, and then that Rivas knockout. That knockout was nasty. Don't you hate seeing a stud that could be hot if she wasn't a stud? Sniff strikes again. I don't know what made him choose that lame part of the country to live in. Alex, please should have chosen a place like Georgia, Florida, Texas, hell, even California, but Connecticut, what the heck is there? So that's where Glover was. Like Glover he got a gym there already, and speaks Portuguese, so it made a lot of sense. The way Esteban KO McKinney was crazy. Yeah, Anakin, that KO was nasty. And I think Rivas like walked off on it too. I'm so excited to stay up till 6 a.m. to watch a Pennington fight. Yeah, I feel bad for you on that one, bro. But Paradox, on the bright side, for UFC 308, it's gonna be prime time for you. That's what I was saying, bro. UFC 307 main card is garbage. Prelims look better. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Cause that main card, yeah, it's Alex is definitely carrying the card. I think that's pretty obvious. Alex is definitely carrying this card. Was everybody watching the fight at tomorrow? Home, going out to a bar, got a watch party. What's everybody doing for the fight? The only fight I care for on that main card is Alex Rountree. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. One thing though, we get, got a few bathroom breaks though. At least we got 4 WMMA fights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Nah, 308's in 308 is in Abu Dhabi, Paradox. Oh, you gonna do a panel for it? Okay, that's what's up. If Frankie doesn't, watching the Discord server. The main card probably would have been better if they added Buckley and Wonder Boy on the main card and moved Aldo Batista to the prelims. Man, they could have did. Honestly, they could have put Harrison Vieira on the prelims. Wonder Boy Buckley on the main card. Yeah. Do you think Ryan Spann and OSP gonna be good? No, I don't think that's gonna be good. Same thing. Paradise, bro. You're a villain, dog. You're a villain. I'm going to Dave and Buster for the fights. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. Have any of y'all watched a pay-per-view in a movie theater? I did it one time. It's pretty cool. I'm going to a little sports bar tomorrow to watch it with some of the homies. Nah, I don't think that Ryan Spann OSP fight gonna be good, man. I think I see Spann winning by KO. I know OSP probably looked the best he ever has in his career in his last fight, but I don't think he can string two of them together at 40. Yeah, I think when you 40, dog, like you'll have a good fight, and then you'll have one where you don't look so great, and then you'll have one more good one. You give OSP the advantage on the feet. I can see it. I can see it because Ryan Spann's fight IQ, bro, is like 0. But he does have some power, though. He does have some power. The movie theater was cool when I went. Yeah. Movie theater is definitely cool. I watched UFC 298 in a movie theater. Watched Ilya put Volk to sleep. It's going to be a funny fight, to be honest. OSP and Spann. Yeah. I'm not really expecting much in that fight, to be completely honest with you. I'm really not. What part of Alabama are you from? I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, the capital of Alabama. So, man, you got like the biggest family known to man, brother. You got family all over the U.S., bro. I was naming all these places. Like, yeah, I got family there. I got family there. Man, I really hate on my probably end up missing live streaming contender series on Tuesday. John Lineker about to fight in Muay Thai. Question: who has the what city or what country has the best UFC crowd? Because I was thinking about that after UFC Paris. Like Paris, the crowd is good, but they sing the anthem like every fight. Like it was cool, you know, like the first two times they went. I've been watching vids of Indian people serving up their slop with their bare hands. It's so gross, but so addictive. My girlfriend is from Alabama. She's from a town called Spanish Fort. Yeah, that's down by Mobile. Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with Spanish Fort. That's down there in southern Alabama. Houston definitely has a good crowd. My girlfriend from oh my bad, I already read that. Yeah, Sniff. Like I can't watch them videos, man. That it's so gross when I see that, man. So gross. I'm like, yeah, I can't watch it. I can watch the videos where like people are like popping pimples and stuff. I can watch those videos. Or like there's some type of like larvae that like will get into like animal skin. They have to like remove them. I can watch those videos too. But I can't watch the Indian people serving the food with their bare hands. Like, and then see them like wiping the sweat off their head, bro. Like I can't watch that. I can't. I know one thing. I bet them immune systems are on level 1,000 over there, though. Your immune system fighting for its life every day. She's a half breed. Not sure if you know what that is. I have an idea, a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. How many more fights we got in one tonight? Let's see. So we got 3 more fights in ONE Championship. Anybody else live tonight? Oh, Karate Combat on tonight too. Oh, nah, that's a replay. My bad. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant, Torn. That's what I figured you meant. We watched a ton of pay-per-views at the movie theater, but they stopped having them here. Yeah, I've done it once. I wish John Lineker was still in the UFC. Dude look like a little Wolverine. Like a smaller Torres Finney. Like no neck, just traps and shoulders. Muay Thai in the 4-ounce gloves. I had a good experience watching the UFC at Dave and Buster's. It's fun. I might have to check that out one time. Might have to check it out. But yeah, I've done movie theater. I've done Twin Peaks. I hear Hooters is another good spot. Dave and Buster's can be good, just depending on the crowd that's there. Facts. Do they play the audio at Dave and Buster's, Torn? Because I know it. One of the spots I go to, like they don't play the audio until like the main event, and I hate that. I feel like I'm gonna get into a fight every time I go to a bar to watch the fights. Really? I can't say I've ever experienced that. I watched Cruz versus Garbrandt at Hooters in Nashville with Dan Henderson. I know you had a good time in Nashville. Usually no volume at placing it to the main. Yeah. They had a fights on the big screen at Dave and Buster's, yeah. Yeah, this other little bar I've gone to watch them, they'll put them on the big screen, but the audio, sometimes you'll get it, other times you won't. It just really depends. Oh my God. Man. Nashville is a beautiful city. I plan on moving there soon. Yeah, Nashville is definitely a good city, bro. We went to the Husker Bowl game. We were hunting for a place to watch fights, ran into Hendo. in the Hooters, and he watched the man. Oh my God, Lineker brutalizing this dude. Yeah, he about to knock him out. That's 2 knockdowns right there. I feel like Merab can break Umar. Now I'm fully on board the Umar hype train, Sniff. Yeah, this about to be a finish right here. Oh my God, that left hook. But he can't get. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, that's brutal. That's brutal. Ooh. Man, that was nasty. Yeah, that was a nasty KO right there. Merab definitely can break Umar, but I think Umar's wrestling is good enough to where he can keep Merab at bay. And I think the striking advantage Umar gonna have is just gonna be too much for Merab. Lineker is a power punch. Yes, he is, but that left hook, sheesh. Yeah, that's nasty. Woo. Sheesh. They hit the last one. The guy just could not get out of the way of the left hook. Right on the chin. Woo. Sheesh. Can't let them little guys get inside on you, man. Yeah, that was brutal right there. Yeah, I know he used to be in the UFC. I definitely remember that name. Yeah, Anthony. He slept him really bad. He'll get a $50,000 bot bonus. Man, did y'all see ONE Championship cancel their show in Atlanta in November? Because I got one of my subs, he sent me a message because he was thinking about going to it because he's in Atlanta. He was saying he was looking forward to it, but he was glad he hadn't bought tickets to it yet. They moved it to Lupini. UFC needs to bring Lineker back. What weight class is he in? I didn't see it when ONE Denver was great. It's unfortunate. Yeah, very unfortunate. And you know what, bro? Like I missed ONE Denver. I had something going on. I couldn't watch it, bro. I was pissed. And I think the one card for fighting at 135. I don't know. I definitely did not see what weight class. Let me look it up real quick. Bantamweight. But yeah, that was a savage knockout. Because ONE Denver, Anthony, was that's where Mighty Mouse retired, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Yeah. Of course he got that bonus for that brutal finish. Yeah, I like watching Muay Thai, especially with the 4-ounce gloves. And then I like the 3 knockdown rule because when they get one knockdown in a round, boy, they go after the other dude. Like I mean, as soon as like they get him up, they just jump on the dude. No diddy. Calls out Rod Tank. Don't Rod Tank have a fight with somebody? Or maybe he got trying to get a rematch with Superlek? Because I thought Rod Tank beat Superlek in that fight. I did watch that live. I saw a thumbnail, but didn't click that said Jones beat up Volkov in sparring. I thought Volkov was hurt because he had a fight with Guns supposed to be going on at 308, and then he got injured, and then they moved it to 310, I think. I definitely didn't know, hadn't seen anything about Jones beating up Volkov during sparring. Another Muay Thai fight, and then the main event for one's a kickboxing championship fight. Oh yeah, Torn, your boy is live right now. MMA Joey. Who in here thinks Jones Stipe is going to be competitive? I know one person that's going to say Stipe is going to win. I already know who it is too. I want to see Jamal Hill fight Sean Strickland. Don't know who should move up or down. Maybe they could fight at a catchweight 195. Why you want to see that? You think the build up would be good or something? Stipe gonna win, really, Anthony? I think Jones will move in close and choke Stipe. Yeah, I think Jones gonna grapple against Stipe. Think he'll keep him at kicking range with all those kicks, and then when Stipe gets in close, I think Jones gonna get in the clinch or like go for a takedown, get him down, and just out grapple him. Stipe gonna get stopped because his gout is gonna flare, and he won't answer the second round. Match with you, funny, bro. Build up and would like to see if Strickland could pressure Jam. Okay, Strickland and Hill is such a random fight. Yeah, the build up would be crazy though, because like the level of shit talking would be good. Stipe gonna roll his ankle first round. Stipe gonna have some lower back pain first round of that fight, bro. Lupini Stadium. Who knows what's gonna happen? We haven't seen dude in 4 years. Like, what does Stipe even look like? True. I believe Strickland will get healed. Yeah, Torn, I can see that. I can definitely see Strickland definitely getting healed emotionally. I can definitely see that. Yeah, Matchel. Sniff said he wanted to see Jamal Hill, Sean Strickland, but he was like, he didn't know who should go up or come down or they should do a catch weight. I can see Stipe getting front kicked in the face like how Silva did Vitor. Yeah, I just don't see Stipe moving too well. And man, he got brutally KO'd by Ngannou, bro. Brutally KO'd. What's been the worst pay-per-view of the year so far? I think it's between two cards. Poaton's entire legendary UFC career has taken place since Stipe's last fight. Facts, Anthony, which is crazy. Like, Stipe got knocked out in the apex. Like, like with nobody there, knocked out in the apex. Jamal should cut. He got some body fat on him. He'll KO Strickland. Yeah, Jamal Hill can definitely cut. He definitely got plenty of body fat on him. If Jones loses to Stipe, does he retire on a loss or does he ask for a rematch? Worst pay-per-view of the year, in my opinion, was 301. I was going to say it's between 297 and 301. Because I ain't going to lie, bro. 297 was putting me to sleep. Yeah, 301 and 297. 297, well, I was definitely dozing off. I was out at the bar yawning, all that for 297. What if Jamal Hill just got more fatter and fought at heavyweight and faced Ngannou? Man, Jamal Hill would get brutalized by Ngannou. Jamal Hill posted me on X because I called him fat. 297 went back, bro. I'm just saying, for me, Torn, bro, like I legit was like, was dozing off during 297. And I feel like a couple of people I was with for 297 were yawning too. I like a fatter Jamal Hill better than skinnier. Need some more out of shape dudes. He already looked out of shape, Matthew. Jamal Hill looked super out of shape. UFC 301 was bad. Let me look back at that 301 card. See 301. UFC 301. Costa Borjas, Bonfim, Victor Chill. I don't know, bro. We got to see Ruffy KO Jamie Malarkey in the first round. Order by Brenner was solid, if I remember correctly. Brito Jack Shore, that's when Brito was like hitting Shore with leg kicks and like his leg was bleeding or something like that. Cal Barrio, Paul Craig was in. Michelle Pereira destroyed Ihor Potieria. Anthony Smith choked out Victor Petrino. I don't know what Petrino was thinking. Aldo Martinez was in. And Pantoja Ursay was good. All right, let me catch up with the chat because y'all want to go all fast and whatnot. All right. Jamal Hill built like a power forward from the 70s. Sniff, bro. You're an animal, dog. If Sean versus Drickus was a bit worse, 307 would be up there. Sean Woodson versus Brian Battle at heavyweight. That's a good call, Anthony. Good amount of finishes. The fights were just boring and irrelevant. UFC 296 was a lot of decisions. The prelims had a lot of finishes, though. Oh, you talking about 297? Yeah. I actually enjoyed 296. That Carol Rosa, who did Carol? Irene Aldana. That fight was amazing. And I was going in like, I don't really want to watch this. And then that fight was really good. And then Josh Emmett almost killed Bryce Mitchell. Man, and go to the building. MJ, you in the building. I see you, MJ. Sniff, he built like Joe Dumars. Remember when people were saying that Diego Sanchez Clay Guida fight was a barn burner when in reality it was just two tarts swinging and not really connect? Yeah. Dumars was in shape and a shooting guard. Yeah, I think you're talking about like Anthony Mason from the 90s. The last fight was really good, Michael Jordan. We got a brutal finish in the first round. Jamal Hill built like he like a lot of mayonnaise on his sandwich. That's a good one, Master. Let's see, UFC 297. Let's see. Nina Drama versus MMA Guru is the rumored fight for UFC 310. That's probably the main event for 310 because you know it doesn't have one. Jamal Hill built like Bob McAdoo. Bill Laimbeer, dog. He built like Bill Laimbeer. So 297, Malcolm Gordon, Jimmy Flick, Jasmine Jasdavicius, Priscilla Cachoeira, Johan Lannis and Sam Patterson, Jillian Robinson, Pollyanna Vienna. Bruh, 297. Arnold Allen Mavsar was solid. Chris Curtis, Mark Andre Barrio, Malat Neil Magny, Raquel Penn. Yeah, 297 for me. My biggest problem with the UFC by far is promotion. If they did face-off interviews like boxing, I think the sport would be twice as big. Imagine Sean and DDP, Ilya versus Max, any grudge match. Yeah, I like that. I told Jamal he was soft as his belly. Bro, you know Jamal Hill, like he get a little emotional on social media, dog. Yeah, Paradox, you're right, bro. You're right. That would definitely be hype. Jamal Hill built like Elvin Hayes from the Bullets. Man, y'all are crazy. 297 was a little bit of a yawn fest. Yeah, that's legit what was going on for me during 297. Legit. Oh, okay. I printed out his tweet on me and posted it in my cubicle at work. What did he say in the tweet, Anthony? Round one. But Paradox, that's a great idea though, bro. Like if they did that for like the main event or the co-main event, if they have two title fights, do like face-off interviews. I very much like that idea. Very much. He posted a picture of me and said, "Y'all look like this, but talk about me." Most people ended up hyping me up instead. Of course they are. Of course. But yeah, Jamal Hill is definitely out of shape though. He got Michael Keaton torso. Man, he got Dan Murley out of torso, bro. Oh, he got Adam West chest. Bro, how about that tattoo though? That's definitely in my opinion, like that might be the worst tattoo in the UFC. With the thumbs up, bro, that tattoo is bad. Like I wonder what was going through his head when like Buddy like sketched it on before he tattooed and was like, yeah, this definitely looks like the tattoo I want. Yeah, these dudes have won, man. Nobody's landed anything big yet the whole fight. Fighting Nerds as a group got the worst tattoos. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Jamal Hill never does bench press. I took the Facebook thumbs up and edited it onto my shit. Bro, that's good, Anthony. That's really good, dog. I like that. Oh man. Like, do you think anybody went with him when he got them tattoos done? Like, he had to go by himself, right? There's no way like one of his boys went with him and then saw was like, yeah, man, them tattoos dope. Like, no way, right? UFC should bring Lineker back to the UFC. I mean, bantamweight's so loaded. You sent me. Nah, I'll look at it right now. Bro, Anthony, you look like a badass, dog. Garbrandt's new tattoo is goofy as fuck too. Yeah, he did get some tattoo. I can't remember what it was. I just don't understand how you don't go to prison but still end up getting prison. Facts, Sniff. Facts. Or maybe he got that tattoo like before he was 18, man. Somebody like did it in their room or something like that. But those tattoos are awful. You're getting your friends that just started out give you free tattoos. Yeah, facts. Facts. That's exactly what those tattoos are from. Bro, that's exactly the tattoos he got. Oh, Garbrandt got a tat. Let's see. Cody Garbrandt. Oh, yeah, that's bad, dog. That's bad. Hey, Sniff, bro. I think Cody Garbrandt with that tattoo looks like a stud now. Like the picture I saw, like him with the glasses on. Yeah. We're talking about Jamal Hill's tattoos, Metro, and Cody Garbrandt. Garbrandt looking like young Mop. Bro, I see a little bit of Jessica Andrade and Cody Garbrandt too in that picture with the glasses on. I see a little bit of Jessica Andrade. I believe they got the same haircut, dog. Straight up. He got the gun covered up on his back like the dude in ones and thought he was hard. Yeah, Jessica Andrade with a beard is Cody Garbrandt. Lineker should move up to 145 because his walk around weight is 168 and he's 34. I know the cut is 30 to 35 and he was killing to feel 145. Would be better and more easier cut. Yeah. Oh wow, I never noticed the tattoos. Y'all pointed it out. Yeah, hanging with the boys. I think Lineker could take it to Diego Lopez. He moves up to 45 and comes back to the UFC. Might be too small though. Like he might not be able to get inside because being that small, you got to close so much distance. Main event time for ONE Championship. Oh, this is a rematch. I think I saw the first fight between these two. He has good, powerful body shots. Yeah, he got to, man. Lineker getting kicked in the head by Lopez. You giving the Amazon driver access to open your garage door? Mm-hmm. Brock Lesnar got that combat. Come on, Matthew. Who would you pick between Jones and Alex? I would pick John Jones. The wrestling, dog. The wrestling. But I would like to see it, though. Lesnar could have played the whole. Yeah, he could have. He definitely could have. Jones plant Alex right on his back. Facts. Can't edit the truth. What's going on? Don't think I've seen you before. Good to have you in here. Yeah, I think Jones's wrestling would just be too much for Alex. And then if you get him on the ground, Jones is going to submit him. Like in no time. Algorithm threw you on my timeline a few days ago for 307 preview. Refreshing to see a man of character. Oh, I appreciate that, big dog. I appreciate it, man. How good is Poetan's jiu-jitsu these days? He's been training hardcore with a guy like Glover one-on-one. It's got to be good. We don't know. That's the thing, Anthony. Like, we legit just don't know, dog, you know? Watch Alex tries grappling on Khalil. To me, Anthony is really just the unknown and Matchell. I mean, that could happen, but I don't see it. I think Alex is just, yeah, seen you for the first time a few days ago. The content was informative as hell. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Glad to have you in here, brother. Glad to have you in here. Alex wants to hit a ninja choke on Khalil. Jones smokes everybody not named Aspinall. Yep. You are definitely on to something. Can't edit the truth. But I would like to see it though. Because I don't see Jones fighting Aspinall. But I do think he would fight Alex. Because I think you got to think about what all would be on the line. Alex is going to be going for history. The first guy to be a champ in 3 different weight classes. He's going to be fighting the greatest light heavyweight ever. John Jones, if he beats Alex, then if he beats Alex or Aspinall, I mean, the GOAT conversation will probably be done forever at that point. But if he fights Aspinall, like, I feel like there's not as nearly as much on the line, if that makes sense. I feel bad for Aspinall because he's not gonna get any of those names on his resume. He's not gonna get Ngannou on the resume. He's not gonna get Jones on the resume. Not gonna get Stipe on the resume. You know. So let's say Aspinall just goes off and just John fights, wins or loses, retires. Stipe retires, and then Aspinall fights whomever for undisputed. Becomes undisputed, has a bunch of title defenses, but he doesn't have any names on there that like years down the road is gonna like, hold any water. You know what I mean? Ain't no better dude to test your grappling on than Khalil. Khalil is just a novice on the ground as Alex. I bet Glover drew up some scenarios for Alex to hit if an opportunity presents itself. That makes sense, Maxwell. It definitely makes sense. I don't think it would be smart just because it's at altitude. Because let's say Alex does try to grapple and he exerts all this energy, and let's say like nothing comes of it, and now he's back on the feet and now he's super tired. You know what I mean? But it could happen though. I feel like the risk isn't worth the reward. Jones get nothing for beating Tom down the long road, but Tom get exactly. That's what I've been telling like some of my buddies about it. They're like, yeah, they want to see Jones Aspinall. I'm like, I don't see John taking that fight. Remember what I said earlier about changing you as a fan? You will realize there will be a time where names won't even matter on Aspinall's resume. Yeah, true. Jones at heavyweight, call out DC to come. DC fights Jones at heavyweight. DC's done, bro. DC is all the way done. He's too old. Too old, too out of shape. What DC would have to do to get back in the fighting shape would take way too much. Daniel Cormier is 45. Let Jones ride off into the sunset and Tom take the mountain. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Definitely. That's definitely what I think is going to happen. That heavyweight has no depth, yeah. Because you got to think, John Jones, DC would do it for Jones. You think so, Anthony? I mean, I will say this: if there's one guy that would get DC off the couch, it would be John Jones. 100%. I agree with you on that, but I don't think DC would could physically go back to that place. Because you got to think he hasn't been training at all, and now he got to get back into the mental state of waking up, going on runs, wrestling, like your body hurting. And I'm telling you, bro, like once you stop it and then you try and go back to it, your body's gonna be like, nah, bro, like we're not set up to do this anymore. Because it would take him a while to get back in that kind of shape, you know? But it is pure hatred. Absolutely. And to be fair, it's my favorite rivalry. Like, I love that Jones DC rivalry. I can see the DC promo reel now. Bro, all you got to do is show that clip of when they thought they weren't on air no more and they still could talk to each other. And John was like, hey, pussy, are you still there? Bro, I love that clip, dog. Did we talk about Buckley and Wonder Boy that the people's main event this weekend? Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. DC damn near 50. Facts, bro. Like, DC is not getting back in there no more. And then I think he had surgery on his back or something like that, maybe. Remember how ridiculous DC Lesnar promo was? Yeah, when Lesnar got in there and then shoved DC. Lesnar went full WWE on him. Hopefully we get a finish in this main event on one in this kickboxing fight. DC barely older than Wonder Boy. Yeah, but you got to think, bro. Like, Wonder Boy has been stand-up fighting for years. DC been wrestling. Like, DC, I know DC is 45, but I'm willing to bet you like that body probably feels like he about like 52 from all the wrestling. Need a fat era DC. We already had a fat era DC matchup. They call him. Yeah. We had a fat era DC when he fought Stipe the second and third time. Seems like DC doesn't plan on letting go of his dislike for Jones. He doesn't want to mend. Bro, I'm here for it. Like, I love that energy. I'm a Louisiana chef show, Cormier. Like, I like that DC still doesn't like him and it still gets under his skin. Like, I like that. That's how you know it's a good rivalry. When it's years later and they still dislike each other. That was robust, DC. Well, I mean, you're right. He was a little smaller than what he is now. Bruh, can you imagine DC trying to make 265? DC would have to go through hell to try and make 265 right now. They're true real life arch enemies. Facts. Facts, bro. And I mean, it's on site too, bro. It's so beautiful. Like, a rivalry like that is so beautiful. I need another fight at press conference. Bro, I'm like, that rivalry. I don't think we're ever going to get another rivalry like that one. And I can see why DC dislikes Jones. Jones isn't a good person. True. And what's crazy is, like, when they fought, Jones was the bad guy, but he had the fan support. Like, DC was getting booed and stuff. And Jones was the guy that was out here, doing all this wild stuff. And I know that ate DC up. Ate him up. Crash outs on media day is fun to watch. Yeah. It's not Jones, though. Jones actually tried to mend the fences with DC, but DC the one who doesn't care. Yeah. Izzy Poetan rivalry is good, and I don't think it's completely over. Yeah, I like Izzy Poetan as well. I definitely like Izzy Poetan. But I feel like Izzy Poetan, it isn't as nasty as Jones DC. Habib and Conor was personal as well. They definitely hate each other in real life too. For sure. For sure. I think that's more on Habib's side than Conor. I think Conor just I don't think the hate on both sides of Conor Habib is the same as DC Jones. Especially like in the hype. Like, yeah. DC Jones, bro, for me, is the one. Oh, and words get censored. YouTube. I like Izzy Dricker's rivalry more than Poetan Izzy. I like the racial and ethnic implications and historical context, and it's easier to make fun of Mr. African Air. No. Izzy and Poetan is a more competitive rivalry. Facts. 100%. I think it's gonna get overlooked, but low key, those Georgians versus Daggers do not get it, do not kick it, dog. Yeah, but I think with them, though, can't edit the truth. I think there's like that, there's some mutual respect there, though. You know what I mean? Like, they don't kick it, but I know Marab 100% like understands that like what he's up against with Umar. And I think Umar understands what he's up against with Marab. Like, I think that's more of a competitive rivalry in a sense to where like it's like I don't know how to explain it, honestly. But Jones, to me, Jones DC was just nasty, and I like that. And then you fighting at press conferences. I'm here for it. Like I remember when that was on ESPN, bro. That was amazing. Put the kid mocking him the petty stuff Poetan was doing on social media. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. It definitely was. Only folks that kick it with the daggies is Daniel Cormier. Facts. Facts. Bro, did y'all see the clip when Islam was like, yeah, send your son to Dagestan for 2 years? DC was like, 2 years? What are you talking about? I got people like that in real life I don't like and don't plan on mending the fences. When you do snake stuff to me, I can't be cool with you. Yeah, you never a snake a second time to bite. Facts. These, yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely knew he sent the kids over to Dagestan, and Habib them like took care of them. Yeah, can't edit. I did see that. I did see that. I would have agreed with you before earlier today. Ilya got into it with Usman and Magomedov, Abu Bakar today. I did see that. Is that the same school that was raided? Gilroy? Is that the school you talking about, Anthony? I think it's a lot of respect for sure though. Yeah. Like they don't like each other, but they know both sides like can fight. Like with Conor and Habib, like I think going in, like Habib knew he was about to break Conor. And I think DC knows John Jones is fake and he can see it, and that's why he isn't interested in becoming best buds with him. Yeah, bro. When you get in there and you compete with somebody who is the DMX of the UFC, Moicano. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot. Russia like raided Habib stuff for the tax evasion stuff. I forgot all about that, Anthony. You might be right. I think they raided his gym. I don't know if it was a school, but they definitely raided a gym though. Good call, Anthony. Good call. King Green, good call. I like Bobby Green, man. Bobby Green should be on like the little weigh-in shows on Friday, like all the time when he's not fighting. That one time he was on there, bro, that shit was pure comedy. Pure comedy. Yoel and Bellator barking. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, John Jones, Izzy didn't like it. Yeah, they was talking about them possibly fighting, man. John Jones would have did Izzy so dirty. Tony Ferguson got to beat DMX. Tony Ferguson a different cat, bro. Bobby Green reminds me of Tupac. Oh, all right, they getting to it in one now. Oh, nice knee. Jones first round subs, Izzy facts. Jones too big, too strong for Izzy. The grappling, like he would big boy Izzy, big brother Izzy. I mean, Izzy was like two fights in. Everyone was calling him John Jones Jr., which led to a bit of frick. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. That was very much me back in my casual fan days. I do remember that. Jones first round TKO Izzy. I can see Jones getting Izzy down there and just destroying him with ground and pound. Like them elbows be a problem. I don't blame DC for not wanting to mend the fences with Jones. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Torn. Like, I like the fact that it's still nasty between them. I like it. If Hamzat can get past Whitaker, how do you see Hamzat DDP play out? This is a tough one for me right here, Mitchell, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Hamzat guy. Like, I like Hamzat, bro. I do. But I think after seeing DDP, like his grappling and his wrestling, Hamzat has an advantage, but I don't see DDP going away. Like, I don't see Hamzat getting a finish in the first round. But knowing me, I still would pick Hamzat because I like Hamzat. If Hamzat can make it to the fight, yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Remember, DC had Jones crying at a press. Really, he did. I did not know that. But you know what? I have seen the pictures of John Jones crying. I thought that was at the steroids thing, though. Hey, looking back, that was low-key racist. Izzy ain't nothing like John, dog. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Let's see. I followed Izzy's UFC career close from the first fight. He really broke out of that shadow. Yeah. Let's see. I thought he looked like a starving OSP. Oh man, that right hand was heavy. Jones is an arrogant dude, and I'm assuming you usually don't like arrogant people. To be fair though, Torn, like to be at that level as a fighter, you gotta be arrogant. And I know that sucks, but when you're an athlete at that level, bro, you gotta look at it like this. Everybody is a shark. You gotta be a shark amongst sharks. Like you can be a nice guy, but you gotta be different mentally. Like you gotta think that like none of them other dudes on your level. Because everybody in there is a killer. You know, mentally you got to be different. Oh, I definitely think Jones is arrogant. I don't think as a fighter you can get that type of level and not be a little bit like that. Because if you don't think you're that good, you'll never get to that level. You know, and I think that's in all sports. Like the higher you go up in sports, bro, the difference isn't physical. The difference is right here. Tony Ferguson is also arrogant. Yeah, he arrogant because he think he still can do it. Jones seemed fake, but was pretending that was the real him. Yeah, yeah. You talking about with the prayer and all of that? He's arrogant as a human being too, not just yeah. I'm not on here trying to defend the man. I'm just simply saying like it's when you get to that level, like you gotta do so much and you gotta go to a different place mentally. And it's hard to turn that off when you leave the octagon, you know? That's why I like guys like Mighty Miles, GSP. Chris Gray, what's going on, big dog? Caught you on the tail end of the stream. On the mic, Jones exercises a sense of humility. He talks about his opponents in good light. DC is humble. I never got arrogant vibes from him. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean. I will say this though, there were a couple times I heard DC talking to some people, and at least for me, I could see it just a little bit, just a little bit. Man, John, the most misunderstood fighter we ever seen. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Chris Gray, the one fights have been okay. John Lineker had a brutal KO in his fight. It's the main event right now. It's in the fourth round, under a minute left. You guys want to talk about arrogance? Let's talk about a little man that is Dom Cruz. Yeah. Another one's Bisman too. That's another one. But I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like I like fighters that are like that, dog. I truly do. I got no problem with arrogant fighters. No problem. I'm not like that as a person, but as fighters, hey, I got no problems with it. But I get it though. Like you got to think you are the baddest man on the planet. If misunderstood means beating your wife brutally in front of your kids, then yeah, for sure. Ooh, ooh. That's what's funny argument Jones had with DC. It was like two children argue, especially when DC said, if we were in the same, I'll spit in your face. I would literally fight Cruz. I don't think DC is humble at all. Two-time Olympian don't exercise humility. Dom Cruz brought nothing but facts. John became a star before he became a man. All that extra safe, super religious stuff was him trying to please the fans. The wild boy was always the real him. He just wasn't a man in his own skin. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Can't edit the truth. Makes perfect sense. What do you think of the Guru versus Nina drama stuff? It's I haven't really. I think I just briefly saw it, Chris Gray. But for me, I think both people are just trying to get in the spotlight for views and attention, and I think it's working for both of them. But yeah, can't edit the truth. You were spot on with that one. Yeah, being your old lady is out of pocket for sure, though. No justifying that. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Cruz think there's the only way to do MMA and commentate as such. Also is unaware that elements of the sport are ever evolving. Yeah, it's tough when you've done it at a high level. It's hard to come to terms with like things like evolving or being different from like what you know because you did it at such a high level, you know? I'm jealous of Nina Drama. She gets 30 minutes private technique sessions with the best MMA fighters. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but she want to act goofy. Yeah, I was on a ITP stream for a little bit before I came on mine, and he was saying that Nina Drama was like a Playboy playmate or something like that, like back in the day. Imagine in that case, I would be jealous of the fighters. It was this one dude I thought we were cool, at least acted like it. But soon as we had a falling, he goes on his YouTube channel exposing my business. That's facts. That's facts, Tony. I stopped dealing with that after that because he's a snake. Yeah, for sure. Like, you don't do that. I don't think you do that, period, as like people. Like, you don't take like private, y'all's private business. You don't go and like blast that in public, man. That's just, yeah, that's, I can't stand behind that. Playmate of the year. Yeah, I didn't know that before today. I mean, did she? Oh, you seen her Playboy pics? They're meh. Really? All right, can't edit the truth. It's good to have you in here, brother. I'm about to stream. I'm probably only gonna be on for a few more minutes. We'll see you, brother. Glad to have you here. I hope you subscribe to the channel so you can be on another stream in the future. The push-up really makes them look way big. Yeah, yeah. Real quick before I go, what day can we expect a recap for 307? It'll either be out on Sunday, but at the latest, it'll be out Monday. Monday at the latest, it'll be out. Hopefully, like, I don't BS and I actually get on and actually get it done. Well, I appreciate you subscribing, brother. Had a great time. Enjoyed you in the chat, man. And we live in a state, he goes on his channel calling me all types of weak bees, like he ain't bumping to him and chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, that right there. Can't be doing that, dog. Looks better with clothes. Cool stream, but when does the main event Pereira fight come on? That fight is tomorrow. We'll see. You can't edit the truth. Look forward to seeing you on the stream next time, brother. Well, the buddy won his belt back in one. That's what's up. All right, I think I'm about to get off of here too, fellas. Oh, appreciate it, Chris Gray. Appreciate it for saying I hit 200 subs. I appreciate it, man. I wish I had one-on-one with a U.S. Judo Olympic medalist. Yeah, so she can toss you around, Matchel. But yeah, I'm about to get off here, people. I know everybody's looking forward to the card tomorrow. I appreciate everybody being on here, man. Like, it truly means a lot, for real. I'm glad I get to chop it up with y'all each and every time on the live stream. And I hope everybody enjoys the fights tomorrow. That dude known for being a sucker. Yeah, bro. I couldn't agree more with you on that. Gonna celebrate with you something from your cousin. Chris Gray, you a fool, brother. You a fool. But I'm gonna get out of here. Let me see who else is live on YouTube right now, so y'all can go check out. So Rush Hour, City Life, the MMA hoes. You guys going over there, tell them I sent you. Hey.